Everything is based on our youth, our future. Showing these youth that, you don't have to be silent. They have a voice and it can be powerful. I am a native of this community, and it took a lot of years for me to find my identity and my culture. And it was through Woyatan Lutheran Church and with Pastor John Oldhorse that I found it.
I think it's so beautiful when it comes together, paving that way for this younger generation, just showing them you can be in touch with your culture. Stand tall and be proud of who you are. We can all come together as one.
Ohe mitakyapi, chante washte na pechuzape, Nacha Jonathan Oldhorse emachap, Ugalala Lakota with Chasha emataha. My relatives, I greet you all with the warmest of handshakes from my heart. My name is Jonathan Oldhorse. I'm the Nacha, I'm the headman of Woyatan here in Rapid City, South Dakota. The traditional way of life and the way that Indians normally express themselves in the church environment, our traditional hochoka, our 7 laws of living with one another. Those are the lessons that we try to teach our relatives when they come here. And the importance of Woyatan is reintroducing Jesus, Tunkashala Jesus, in an appropriate manner. One that is more inclusive and maybe more of the worldview. The uniqueness is that we are Oyate, we are Lakota people. We might speak English, but our minds are still much Indian. And the way that we look at the gospel is the way that we look at the red road. The gospel and the teachings of Jesus help us to be better Lakota. But the activities of Wambli Ska started with our dance and drum to bring things to our community, to our children that they might not have. That sense of pride, a safe place.
And this church has been that place of opportunity to pave these platforms and these pathways, having a very large, humble heart, compassion for one another, and to never turn away someone that's in need.
For me, that's a visible sign of God doing something special with what's happening here.
Programs that we have here are our youth mentoring. We have our tutoring for our children. We do have our food bank. We have the Oyate Court, which is a diversion program that's co-sponsored with the Pennington County State's Attorney's Office. We are very involved with our houseless relatives. We have a warming station, a warming bus. Wambli Ska and Woyatan have always been part of this concerted effort to bring equality and equity to our native community here in Rapid City, and it starts with our youth.
We try and have basketball tournaments every day. We also have a chill area, chill zone downstairs. That's just PlayStations. We have a music room, podcast. Me personally, I try and bring our culture back every day, I try and get our girls out there dancing, singing. They personally want to start dancing. They want to start singing, sewing, making skirts. And I just think that is the most beautiful thing, that our younger generation is setting that path for themselves.
I love this lifestyle, and I love that my kids now are growing up into this to be young youth mentors.
It's great to see the building being used every day as they feed people, as they welcome youth in, as they teach Lakota language, as they share their culture and God's love with all people.
My daughter was at the groundbreaking ceremonies. She actually was the one that placed the sage in the ground. At the time, it was supposed to be a retreat center.
And then during the pandemic, we realized that probably was not a likely use for it, at least for some time.
We started throwing around the idea of actually having a teen center. So we pitched this idea to the committee, asked if we fundraised the rest of those funds, if we could use that center for 2 years. We started getting grants, ended up opening up, and it ended up being a success. It's a lot due to the bishop giving us that self-determination to be who we are and accept us for who we are.
As we celebrate the land transfer for Woyatan, as we entrust them with their own land and buildings here, we celebrate that this is another step in God's kingdom, that this is the work that we do together as the Synod.
And my hope would be that they would be able to continue to develop ministry as they see it happening most appropriately for the people they're serving in their community.
For you to come see it firsthand, that's when it actually touches you and you actually feel it. You feel the work. You feel the heart that's in this place.
It's a really good experience.
Always making everybody laugh.
And make new friends, playing basketball.
And like getting our voices heard too.
Come check out Wambli Ska.
Come check out Wambli Ska.